Important alert, police are watching you. Here's what they have found in your name. This isn't just a message you stumbled upon, it's a divine siren screaming in your ears, a wake-up call straight from the heavens, pulling you into this moment for a reason. Right now, the police are watching you. They've got your name on a file, a report, a list, and they're digging into it, their eyes locked on your every move. But this isn't about you being guilty, it's about a dark, calculated setup designed to trap you in a web of lies. The truth is about to hit like a storm, unraveling everything in its path. Don't scroll away. Don't ignore this. The suspense is building, and your life depends on what you do next. If this message speaks to you, like, share, comment, and subscribe to stay connected to these divine warnings. You can show your support with a super thanks up to $50 to help spread this urgent message to others. You've felt it, haven't you? That sinking weight in your chest, like something's terribly wrong but you can't name it. Dreams that cling to you as shadows creeping closer, a door you can't open, your name whispered in a way that sends shivers down your spine. Your phone's been acting strange, calls from unknown numbers with no voice on the other end, texts that vanished like ghosts, notifications that make no sense. You thought it was stress, a bad day, or your mind playing tricks. But it's not. The air feels thick, like the police are watching, waiting, their suspicions pinned on your name. That uneasy feeling isn't just nervous, it's a divine nudge, a warning that something's off, and it's tied to you. The heavens are roaring for you to listen. An angel, blazing with light and wielding a sword of truth, has stepped into your life with a message. You're caught in a trap you didn't see coming. The police have your name on a file, and they're investigating something you didn't do. It's not because you're guilty, it's because someone's twisted your identity into a lie. They're checking your phone records, your bank accounts, your online activity, maybe even talking to people you know. This isn't a random mistake, it's a deliberate setup, and the angels are begging you to act before the police take it further, before that file turns into a summons or a knock on your door. Someone's stolen something sacred, your name, your reputation, your peace. There's a record out there, maybe a bank account, a document, a message, with your name on it. You didn't create it. You didn't sign it. You didn't know it existed. But it's real, and it's moving through police systems, raising alarms, stirring suspicion. The police are looking at it right now, trying to decide if it's you. It could be money moved through an account you never opened, thousands of dollars tied to your name. It could be a place you've never been, a store, a building, a city, but someone claims you were there, maybe with a photo that looks like you but isn't. It could be a conversation you never had, recorded as if it came from your voice. The scariest part? The police don't know the truth yet. They just see your name tied to something that looks wrong, and they're watching you closer than you realize. This wasn't an accident. The angels are clear, someone planned this, someone who's been watching you for weeks, maybe months, studying your every move. They took something personal, a photo you posted, a signature you scribbled, a piece of mail you thought was lost, and turned it into a weapon. They've woven a story that's now in the hands of the police, who are combing through your life, looking for clues to confirm it. Maybe they're checking your call logs, your bank statements, your social media posts. Maybe they've talked to your coworkers, your neighbors, your friends, asking questions about where you were on a certain day, what you were doing, who you were with. The enemy, the force behind these, thought you'd stay too distracted, too busy, too unaware to notice. But the heavens saw it all, and they're sounding an alarm to wake you up. This isn't a stranger though, it's someone you know. Someone you've trusted, maybe even loved deeply. They've shared meals with you, laughed with you, maybe borrowed something small, a phone, a document, a moment of your time. But behind your back, their heart turned cold. Jealousy, anger, or greed took over, and they betrayed you. The angels are pointing to a persona, likely a woman, though it could be any who's been hiding their true intentions. You've felt it, haven't you? That moment when their smile felt forced, their questions too pointed. Maybe they asked about your finances, your plans, or where you've been, and it left a knot in your stomach. Maybe they lingered too long when you showed them something personal, a bank card, an email, a password. You thought you were overthinking, but you weren't. That was your spirit catching their betrayal, a betrayal that's now landed your name in a police file. The heavens are flashing a clue, a letter, a number, a name that keeps appearing. Maybe it's in your dreams, a single letter glowing in the dark. Maybe it's on a sign you passed, a receipt you found, a text that caught your eye. It's not random, it's a divine signal. This person's name, or something tied to them, is screaming for your attention. They've been close enough to know your routines, your habits, maybe even your secrets. They've used that closeness to craft a lie that's now in the police's hands, a fake account, a forged document, a story that paints you as someone you're not. The angels are urging you to trust your gut. That uneasy feeling isn't paranoia, it's divine wisdom, warning you that the police are following a trail that leads to you but shouldn't. This is more than a betrayal, it's a spiritual war, and the police are caught in the crossfire. The enemy isn't just one persona, it's a force that wants to steal your future, block your blessings, and dim your light. Why? Because you're on the verge of something massive, a new job, a life-changing opportunity, a moment where your destiny unfolds. The heavens see it, and so does the enemy. They're terrified of your power, your purpose, your calling. They can't touch your soul, so they're targeting your name, your identity, your reputation. They're trying to make you doubt yourself, make the police suspect you, make the world see you as something you're not. But the heavens are stronger. An angel, sword blazing with divine fire, is standing guard over you. A celestial council has met, and your name was spoken with love and authority. The angels are fighting for you, but they need you to join the battle. This isn't the time to sit back, hoping the police will see through the lies. The enemy's counting on your silence, your fear, your distraction. They want you to think the police will drop it, that it's not a big deal. But the angels are shouting, you're not a victim, you're a warrior. Your prayers, your actions, your faith, they're the key to breaking this trap before the police tighten their grip. The signs have been there, screaming at you. Think back. The dreams that felt too real, someone chasing you, a room you can't escape, your name called in the dark. The plans that keep collapsing amidst meetings, delayed projects, opportunities slipping through your fingers for no reason. The friends who've gone silent, the coworkers asking odd questions, the family members acting distant. The letter, number, or name that keeps showing up in a text, on a billboard, in your thoughts, on a random license plate. Your phone acting strange, calls dropping, messages disappearing, notifications that vanish. These aren't coincidences. They're divine red flags, and the angels are begging you to stop ignoring them. There's a moment burned in your memory, a text you didn't send, a charge on your account you didn't make, a conversation that felt wrong. Maybe it was an email you didn't recognize, a bank statement with a transaction you can't explain, a question from someone about a place you've never been. Maybe you got a strange letter in the mail, or someone asked about an event you don't remember. That's the enemy's footprint, the place where they slipped into your life, planting seeds that the police are now watering. The angels are urging you to dig deeper. Check your accounts, every transaction, every login. Check your emails, every sent and received message. Check your social media, every post, every comment. Search your name online. The police are likely doing the same, and if something's off, you need to find it before they do. This is real, and the police are involved. There's a file with your name on it, sitting on a desk in a police station. It could be a bank account moving money you never touch, maybe thousands of dollars transferred in your name. It could be a message that seems to come from you, a text, an email, a call, but you never sent it. It could be a place you've never been, a store caught on camera, a building mentioned in a report, a city you've never visited but someone says you were there, maybe with a photo or an item that looks like yours. The police are digging, checking your phone records, your bank statements, your online activity. They're talking to people you know, your boss, your neighbors, your friends, asking questions about your whereabouts, your actions, your life. They're watching you closely, trying to piece together a story that doesn't add up. The suspense is electric, the police are confused. The story they're looking at has holes, big ones. That's the heavens at work, planting doubt in their minds. There's someone out there, a police officer, a clerk, a friend who's feeling uneasy about this. They're your hidden ally, guided by divine hands, even if they don't know it. Maybe it's an officer who noticed a signature that doesn't match your handwriting. Maybe it's a clerk who saw your name on a document and felt a tug in their spirit. Maybe it's a friend who overheard something strange and felt compelled to speak up. They're asking questions, pointing out mistakes, holding on to evidence that could clear your name. The angels are buying you time, but you need to use it before the police make a move via a call, a letter, or a visit to your door. You're not alone, the heavens are fighting for you. An angel is standing guard, its sword glowing with divine fire, ready to cut through every lie. A divine council has met, and your name was spoken with power and love. God is saying, this isn't your fault, but it's your moment to rise. You're not a victim, you're chosen. The police may be watching, but the heavens are watching closer, and they're ready to step in if you act. Your prayers are a signal to the heavens, your actions a sword against the lies, your faith a shield against the enemy's schemes. Here's what the angels want you to do right now, pray with all your heart. Speak your name aloud and say, no darkness can touch what God has blessed. My name is protected. Call on Psalm 23 for peace, Psalm 91 for protection, and Psalm 35 for justice. Declare, no lie can stand against me. Pray with power, knowing the heavens are listening. Stay calm, even when fear creeps in. The enemy wants you to panic, to react impulsively, to give the police something they can twist. Your calmness is your strength. Breathe deeply and trust the heavens, even when the police's scrutiny feels like a weight on your shoulders. Watch for signs. In the next few days, something might come, a letter from the police, a call, a message. It could look official, confusing, or even threatening. Don't ignore it. It's your chance to speak truth and break the lie before the police act. Check everything. Look at your bank accounts, every transaction, every withdrawal. Check your emails, every sent and received message. Check your social media, every post, every comment. Search your name online. The police are likely looking at the same things, and if something's off, you need to find it first. Trust your gut. That uneasy feeling about someone? It's not paranoia, it's divine wisdom. The angels are speaking through your instincts. Listen to them, especially when it comes to who you trust while the police are watching. The suspense deepens with a chilling truth. The angels are revealing something unsettling. The police are looking at evidence, a camera, a recording, a photo that's part of this setup. Maybe it's a picture of someone who looks like you, wearing something you own, a jacket, a scarf, a watch. Maybe it's a voice note, edited to sound like you said something you didn't. Maybe it's a video from a place you've never been at, a parking lot, a store, a street, but your name is tied to it. The enemy tried to make it airtight, but they're slipping. The camera glitched at the crucial moment. The recording cut off before it could seal the lie. The file sent to the police got corrupted. The heavens are blocking their every move, keeping the police from getting a clear picture of you as the culprit. The tension is rising, someone's about to crack. The person behind this is nervous, their hands shaking as their plan unravels. The angels are saying that in the next few days, you might hear something, a rumor, a confession, a slip-up that blows this case wide open. The police might get a new lead, something that points away from you and toward the real culprit. Maybe a witness will contradict their story, or a piece of evidence will be exposed as fake. Maybe someone will come forward with information that changes everything. But you have to stay sharp. The enemy's watching, waiting for you to slip, to say something the police could misinterpret. Don't give them the chance. Stay calm, stay silent, and let the heavens do the rest. There's an ally you don't expect. Someone's out there, and they've seen your name, your file, your story. Something doesn't sit right with them. Maybe it's a police officer who noticed a discrepancy, a signature that's off, a date that doesn't match, a detail that doesn't add up. Maybe it's a clerk who saw your name on a document and felt a tug in their spirit, like something was wrong. Maybe it's a friend who overheard a conversation about you and felt compelled to act, even if they don't know the whole story. This person is your earthly helper, guided by the heavens, and they're about to do something that shifts the tide. They might not know they're part of a divine plan, but their actions are pushing the police to question the story they've been fed. Trust them when they come via a call, a text, a random encounter. It's not a coincidence, it's heaven at work. The enemy's plan is crumbling, but they're fighting harder. The angels are revealing more about how this trap was set. The person behind it didn't act alone, they had help, maybe someone else in your circle who knew just enough to make the lie convincing. They've been digging into your life, collecting pieces of you, your handwriting, your email address, your daily routine. They might have accessed your phone, your computer, your mail. They've been building this lie for weeks, maybe months, thinking they could pin it on you without getting caught. They thought the police would buy it, that the evidence would hold up, that you'd never suspect a thing. But the heavens saw it all, and they're stepping in to stop it. The police are looking at something specific, maybe a bank account that moved money in your name, but you never saw a dime. Maybe it's a security camera that caught someone who looks like you, but the footage is blurry, the details unclear. Maybe it's a phone call or a text message that seems to come from you, but the words don't sound like you at all. The police are puzzled because the pieces don't fit. They're checking your location data, your purchase history, your social media posts, trying to make sense of it. But every time they get close, something goes wrong. A file doesn't load, a witness contradicts themselves, a lead goes nowhere. That's the angels at work, protecting you, giving you time to act before the police make a move. The spiritual war is intense, and the police are just a piece of it. This isn't just about a single lie or a single person. It's a battle for your destiny. The enemy knows you're about to step into something big, a promotion, a breakthrough, a moment where your life changes forever. They're desperate to stop it, so they've used the police as a tool to scare you, to slow you down, to make you doubt yourself. They've tried to make it look like you're involved in something you're not, maybe a financial scheme, a shady deal, an event you have no memory of. They've doctored evidence, manipulated records, spread whispers to make the police suspicious. But the heavens are one step ahead, fighting to clear your name. The angels are showing you glimpses of this war. Maybe you've noticed strange things: a car parked near your house too long, a stranger watching you too closely, a feeling that your privacy's been invaded. Maybe you've felt drained, like your energy's being sucked away for no reason. That's the spiritual battle leaking into your world. The enemy's trying to wear you down, to make you feel helpless, to make you think the police have you cornered. But the angels are saying, you're not helpless. You're powerful. Your prayers are stronger than any lie, your faith stronger than any police investigation. The police are watching, but they're not sure what they're seeing. The evidence they have is shaky, full of holes. Maybe it's a transaction that doesn't match your bank records. Maybe it's a photo that's too blurry to confirm it's you. Maybe it's a voice recording that sounds off, like it's been pieced together. The police are digging, but they're hitting walls of files that won't open, witnesses who can't agree, leads that go nowhere. That's the heavens working, creating confusion in the enemy's camp. The angels are making sure the police don't have enough to act yet, but you need to move fast to keep it that way. There's a moment you might recall, a time when someone asked you a strange question, like they were fishing for information. Maybe it was about a trip you never took, a purchase you never made, a person you don't know. Maybe you got a call from an unknown number, and it was just silence. Maybe you saw a charge on your credit card or bank statement that didn't make sense, and when you called to check, no one could explain it. These are the threads of the enemy's plan, the pieces they've woven into a story the police are following. But the angels are unraveling those threads, and they need you to stay vigilant. The enemy's been planning this for a long time. This setup didn't happen overnight. The person behind it has been watching you for weeks, maybe months, collecting information of your schedule, your habits, your vulnerabilities. They might have gotten hold of something you thought was secure, an old ID, a discarded letter, a password you shared. They've used it to build a case against you, something that looks real enough to fool the police. Maybe they opened an account in your name, moved money through it, left a trail pointing to you. Maybe they sent messages from a fake email or phone number, making it look like you were involved in something you weren't. Maybe they used a photo or video of you, edited to fit their story. The police are following this trail, but they're seeing cracks. The evidence doesn't line up perfectly, and that's because the heavens are interfering. The angels are causing glitches, delays, mistakes to slow the police down, giving you time to act. But you can't wait. The police are persistent, and if you don't move now, they might take the next step: a formal inquiry, a summons, a visit to your home. The angels are urging you to get ahead of this, to protect your name before the police make a move you can't undo. The police are at a turning point. The angels are saying the police are close to uncovering the truth, but they need a push. That push could come from your prayers, your actions, your vigilance. The police are looking at your name, your records, your life, but they're seeing inconsistencies. Maybe they've got a report saying you were somewhere you weren't, but your phone's location data tells a different story. Maybe they've got a document with your name, but the signature looks off. Maybe they've got a recording that's supposed to be you, but the voice doesn't match. The police are puzzled, and that's because the heavens are planting seeds of doubt, making sure the truth rises to the surface. There's someone in the police department, or connected to this investigation, who's starting to question everything. Maybe it's an officer assigned to your case, someone who's seen your name too many times and wonders why. Maybe it's a detective who's noticed a pattern of errors in the evidence. Maybe it's someone in an administrative role who's seen your file and felt a tug in their spirit. This person is your ally, even if you don't know them. They're being guided by the heavens, and their actions could turn this around. They might raise a question in a meeting, point out a flaw in the evidence, or delay a decision that could hurt you. The angels are using them to buy you time, but you need to act fast. The enemy's getting desperate, and it's showing. The person behind this setup is feeling the pressure. They thought their plan was foolproof, that the police would take their evidence and run with it. But the heavens are throwing obstacles in their path. The evidence they sent to the police is falling apart: documents missing pages, recordings cutting out, witnesses backtracking. The angels are saying this is your moment to take control. The enemy's mistakes are piling up, and the police are noticing. But you can't wait for them to figure it out. You need to move, to pray, to act, to make sure the truth comes out before the police make a decision that could change your life. The angels are revealing more about how this lie was built. The person behind it didn't act on a whim. They've been planning this for a long time. They've been watching you, learning your routines, collecting pieces of your life. Maybe they got hold of an old email, a photo you posted, a piece of mail you threw away. Maybe they overheard you talking about your plans, your finances, your personal life, and used that to build their case. They might have pretended to be you, sending messages or making calls to create a trail that leads back to you. The police are following that trail, but it's starting to unravel, thanks to the heavens' intervention. The police are watching your every move, but the heavens are watching closer. The angels are showing that the police are looking at your digital footprint of your social media, your emails, your phone calls. They're trying to match the evidence to your life, but it's not adding up. Maybe they've got a record of a transaction you never made, but your bank statements show nothing. Maybe they've got a video that's supposed to be you, but the timestamp doesn't match your whereabouts. Maybe they've got a message that's supposed to be from you, but the wording feels wrong. The police are starting to see these discrepancies, and that's because the angels are working to expose the truth. There's a moment you might recall a time when you felt like someone was watching you. Maybe you saw a car parked near your house too long, or noticed someone staring in a store. Maybe you got a strange message from someone you know, asking questions that didn't make sense. These are the signs the angels have been sending, trying to wake you up to the fact that the police are watching because of a lie. The enemy's been trying to invade your space, to make you feel vulnerable, to make you think you're alone. But you're not. The heavens are surrounding you, protecting you, guiding you through the storm. The enemy's last move is coming. The angels are warning that the person behind this is planning one final trick: a message, a call, an invitation that seems harmless but isn't. It's a trap to get you to react, to say something the police could use against you. Maybe it's a text from someone you know, asking about something strange. Maybe it's a call from an unknown number, trying to bait you into a conversation. Maybe it's an email that looks official but feels off. The angels are saying, don't fall for it. If something feels wrong, it is. Stay silent, stay calm, and let the heavens handle it. The enemy is desperate because they know their time is running out. The police are getting closer to the truth, and the angels are making sure of it. Your name is sacred. It's more than a word up, it's your power, your purpose, your divine calling. The enemy tried to steal it, to use it to fool the police, but the heavens are taking it back. An angel is standing guard, sword blazing, ready to cut through every lie. A divine council has spoken your name with love and authority. You are not alone. This is your moment. The heavens are roaring. The truth is rising. The trap meant to destroy you is about to become your testimony. Walk in your power. Trust the divine plan. And know that your name is protected by the highest authority, even from the police's watchful eyes. This isn't a coincidence. This is a divine intervention. The police are watching you, and here's what they found in your Nehemiah: a lie that's about to be shattered by the truth. Act now. Pray now. Rise now. The suspense is building, and your victory is waiting.